Hey guys, good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you're at. I see sourcing treasures. You found me. So good to see you. Annie, right? You said it was Annie. And then Book's here. Hi, Book. Good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in the chats in a while. I mean, I have, but not really. So, we'll just I'm gonna introduce you guys to Noelle in case you don't know who she is, and we'll wait for some other folks to come on. See five people. I'm gonna introduce you guys to Noelle in case you don't know. Okay, that's me. Sorry, still a little bit of a novice when it comes to this stuff. So, um, thanks for coming on today, you guys. So I have this beautiful person here. This is Farm Girl Scavenger Noel. In case you don't know who she is, but you probably do. She has a really nice size channel here on YouTube. So if you are a reseller of any sort, you should go subscribe to her because she knows almost everything.
No.
She knows a lot about a lot of things. I like to say I know a decent
And
amount.
if I don't know and you're asking me questions, I will find somebody to send you to, because that's how that should work.
Okay, so let me put. Do you know sourcing treasures, Noel?
I don't think so.
Okay,
And
she
if
knows
you
you.
guys came in here because you knew me and you didn't know Jenny, make sure you subscribe to her channel, please. We're
Yes,
trying to get
please.
her.
Yes.
Chrissy, the Rusty Bucket is my friend Chrissy. She lives in Burns, Oregon, so she's about 6 hours southeast of me.
Awesome. Nice to meet you, the Rusty Bucket. This Amy is one of my pals. She's in Canada. Thanks for coming, Amy. Always good to see you.
Canada. Oh, Canada.
All right. It's okay. It's okay, Amy. You're good. Love seeing new names, new faces. So again, we'll just give, a couple of minutes so people can come in. I'm sure there's tons of people on live right now. When isn't there? I actually just was watching George earlier. He was having a sale.
George is my buddy.
Yeah, selling kids stuff. I was actually able to afford something, so I was excited.
Hey, guess what?
What's up? Are you gonna see him again soon?
Yeah, I'm gonna see him. He'll be here in October. I have a bunch of stuff for him.
Oh my God, how exciting!
George, truly, he collects for himself not very many things, but he loves anything from the Seattle World's Fair.
Okay, cool.
That's where he's from.
Eric is here. Hey, Eric. Thanks for coming.
Hi,
you're gonna get to see what Noel sent me.
He is gonna die when he sees this.
That is amazing. That's awesome. He actually had a really cool, I think it was Seattle's World Fair item up for sale on eBay.
Yeah.
I
have a bunch of ephemera and stuff for him. So
cool. I tried bidding. I always get outbid on his stuff, so that's why this morning I was like shocked that I got something. But he had these, because I love the MCM flamingos, so he had that up on eBay, and of course, I got outbid, and then by the time I went back to it, the sale was over. So, but yeah, and good for him because he's getting top dollar for all his items.
And if you guys don't know who George is, because not everybody does, we're talking about the antique nomad George. Yes. And that's who we're talking about. Let's see. I'll drop his link in a little bit.
Can you put your link in? You have your phone?
I do. I have my phone. And if you guys think that I'm not paying attention most of the time, you're right. I'm just going to admit it right now. I'm leaving on an airplane to New York tonight at 10. I have to put my son on vacation. So I may be multitasking.
Okay. So why don't we let you just tell us a little bit about yourself in case anyone is unfamiliar with you and what you're going to be doing the next couple of days, and just a little bio, if you don't mind.
Okay. Let's see how short and sweet I can do this. My name is Noelle. I live in Southwest Washington. I'm literally 2 miles from the interstate bridge that goes over to Portland, Oregon. I've lived here all my life. I recently moved from a farm, our family farm that we owned for 55 years and sold, bought a new house. I have a playlist on my channel that's called My New Old House, and I think I'm up on episode 14, something like that, because I bought a 1925 Sears kit house and I'm slowly remodeling it. I am raising my grandson, who's 9. his dad was just here for four days from LA, and so it's kind of been kind of a hard last couple of days because he left. My grandson's mom died from kidney liver failure due to type 1 diabetes she's had since a child. So she died when he was 4. And basically they lived with me the whole time before they got pregnant and everything. So I have raised Dren from the get-go. And you'll see him pop in all the time on my videos. For some reason, everybody thinks he's something special. I don't know.
He is awesome.
I do too, by the way. Anyway, he's a hoot.
Who does his hair? Does he do it himself? Do you do it?
No, I had the blue done. He needs a haircut in the worst way, right? A trim right now. Mm-hmm. But nope, he wanted to have that done, and I was like, all right, it's summertime. Let's get it. Let's do it. Let's have fun, right? They're kids. They're if we shelter them from everything, then they never allow themselves the opportunity to step out of the norm, right? Agreed. Anyway, and I may be a little bit overprotective, but I can let him have a little bit of fun. Anyway, he's hanging with Uncle Ryan and my mom for 10 days.
I was going to ask you who he's staying with. Mm.
Yeah, so Uncle Ryan is Ryan. I have 2 boys. Justin is 36. That's Dren's dad. Ryan will be 31 on the 8th of September. That's Uncle Rye. So he is going to be living in the basement of my house, which we have totally cut off from the main floor because he is going back to Portland State University this fall to get his master's in social work.
That's awesome.
So he will be living downstairs in his own apartment. And so that's where that is. But I sell on eBay full time. I had my own landscaping business. I was raised on a 200 cow working dairy. Then I worked at short span for 5 years. I worked in at the hospital, unit secretary, CNA, all that stuff. Then I worked at Freightliner for 15 years off and on, couple layoffs. I worked for Evraz Oregon Steel Mills. I was a welding inspector. And then when the crash happened in 2008, 2009, I traveled. I worked for my sister for a year. She had a historic house in Astoria, Oregon. So I went down and painted it and did all the little 5 layers of different colors of paint and built her an office out in the barn. And then I got an offer to do to work for an NDT, which is hi Yvonne, which is non-destructive testing. Basically, I was traveling doing welding inspections, so visual welding inspections, certified welding inspection, ultrasonic testing, radiography, which is pictures of the welds and stuff like that. And I worked all over the place, and we did oil and gas. So, and then I got sick with cancer, went through that, went back to work for doing the welding stuff for another 1.5 to 2 years. And I was like, I'm done with this. Dren was born 8 weeks early. His mom was sick. And so I started my own landscaping business. And then through landscaping, I really ramped up eBay because people were just giving me stuff like trailers full of stuff.
That's amazing.
And so I quit doing landscaping 2 years ago, and I sell on eBay full time. And Dren is quite the little picker and very knowledgeable. So there you go. There's my nutshell.
So, I'm learning some things today. So that was a really good bio. So eBay, then approximately how many years full time now?
I have had and I guess I left out there. And Dren's mom died on March 26, 2018. On April 19th, 2018, less than a month later, I caught on fire while repairing
that's a big detail.
Lawnmower, and I was in the burn center here for 5 weeks, and a bunch of people, Chris Daily Refinement, Wade from Wade's Ventures, all of them, Steve Rakin, Casey Rockstar Flipper. I don't talk to a lot of these guys anymore. Chris, I do. A lot of people, Victoria and Katie, LV Pink Peacock and Katie Zilverberg, I could just go on and on. Started a GoFundMe and
That's
raised a bunch of
awesome.
money to help me out while I was in the burn center. So
I didn't
I
know you
have,
like that, Noel. I'm sorry.
oh, that's all right. I have a
No,
lot of ties to the community that a lot of
yeah,
people don't know because
she knows everybody.
I may have a small YouTube channel. Don't discredit the small people.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
George and Yvonne, Thrifty Rich, and a lot of those people I know from that and having met them at the eBay Opens because I
And
went
before they
several,
blew up,
right.
right? Before they blew up. So you
And
knew, you
I've
know.
been to George's estate sales because this is his neck of the woods here. And I wasn't able to go and see him when he was here for the Rose Festival, the Rose, oh,
Yeah, he was there, what,
forget
like a month ago, in the last month?
yeah, he was here the first weekend of July because I had a bunch of stuff for him, and I told him, I said, I'll catch you on the flip side. So he'll, I mean, you just get busy doing everything, and as much as
Of course.
it is,
Understandable.
and George is one thing I have to say about George. There are a lot of people in the world that are fake. Obviously, if you know me, I am not that person. What you see
Yeah,
is what you get.
Noel is
George,
authentic. I've met Noel and
I,
we know each other in real life.
I
We're
do
real
not
life
have a
people.
filter. Let's just put it this way. George is what you see, George. That's George. That's
I
him.
love that.
He is an amazing person. An
And I think
amazing person.
and I think that's one of the reasons why I like him so much, because I can feel his authenticity come through. I'm all about authentic people, and it's easy to get caught up in and stuff like that. I don't want to,
It
I
is,
don't want to bring the
you know,
conversation to like a negative point,
if
but yeah,
you're
we love authentic people.
if you're in somebody's chat in somebody's and they're throwing around names of people that they've never met and have no clue who they are or how they really are.
Definitely. And
Sorry.
so Noel knows him, so it's not name dropping, And
No,
I mean, I don't know George
I
personally, but I would love to know him personally.
I really won't send anybody or refer anybody to anybody that I don't feel has something to give them. I just won't do it. There's just too many people out there that do.
Mm-hmm.
It's so that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah. So okay, well, fantastic.
You
So
guys
yeah.
want to
So
see the shirt that I bought to wear on the airplane? Is it
mhm.
okay? You saw a picture. Did I send you a
Yeah,
picture?
and tell us where you're going and what you're going to be doing. We can
Hang on
talk
a
about that
second.
before we get into it. Sourcing treasures. I knew I liked you since yesterday. This is a place where you can come and I like nice people. I like authentic people. I want us to learn. I want us to have fun. I want us to feel comfortable. Every once in a while there will be a sale. So you never obviously no one's obligated to buy anything, but
You should buy
um
everything. Buy everything.
I feel like I'm a bad salesperson because I'm in the business of selling, but then sometimes I'm like,
There's salespeople that have good items and wonderful items that they don't need to sell, but they won't sell stuff just because of who they are. I mean, I sold Tupperware for years. I should say I brought Tupperware to people's houses for years. I never had to sell it. Tupperware sells itself.
sells itself.
When people hold up this
Belinda,
piece
good to
of
see you,
Tupperware,
sweetie.
when people hold up this piece of Tupperware, which isn't Tupperware, it's an IKEA tote, and they call it Tupperware, it just is like fingernails down the chalkboard to me. And that's just me.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to say hi to Belinda. Belinda, how is everything? How is your mom? I messaged you on Instagram, but I know you've been busy. So I'm glad you're here. I hope this isn't taking away from what you're today. And then we have the beautiful cat, my Twinnie Tuesday.
The belts sold. I put them on my eBay store. There's only like one or two of them left.
We're just Noel's just giving us an introduction. So, if I may just do a little quick spiel here. Because there's some beautiful people here in the chat right now. So
channel.
I just want to say that Noelle and Kat are the two people on YouTube who have like helped me the most, because without getting into like background stuff and all of that, it's you can just put yourself on YouTube, but you do need people to help you. So I'll just kind of leave it as that. So Kat was the first person to invite me on to sell and has had me on ever since. So I love you, Kat. Thank you for taking a chance on me. And then Noelle was, when did I start chatting with Noelle? Like last summer? Like
Did
immediately.
I met you through Jan, I think.
Through Jan, yes. And Jan.
Yes.
I want to throw in Jan too, because actually Jan, let's backtrack. So Jan was the first person to ever actually have me on. She was doing these like eBay live listings, and like she would send me the link, and that's how like I first went on a live. So Jan, thank you. We can't forget you. And then obviously I'm pretty sure I met you through her somehow, or maybe through Dom, or I don't know. But Noelle,
I get around.
From the get-go, Noelle and I, we hit it off, and she came to California and at the end of last year, and we got to hang out, and I consider her a dear friend. So, but yes, all of you guys, anyone here, I think you all are amazing. So thank you for coming. I know there's so many places you could be, so many other things you could be doing. That's absolutely never lost on me. So I hope that, what we do here on Spruce and Gussie, that you find somewhat informative, somewhat entertaining. And
I just want you guys to know that she's a snob and I'm not. I'm just putting that out there. I'm just teasing. You're not at all.
Yes, I was on Joni's channel too. Yes.
I tease her about that all the time. I'll be like, okay, so you're being a snob about this, but she's not. And it takes a lot of people maybe a little bit of time to get to know me, because I like to joke around. I like to have fun. I like to tease people. And some people think if I'm serious, you'll know it. Trust me. And so there's not a lot of people that are used to somebody like me, and I'm pretty bold and I'm kind of unfiltered, but I have so much stuff because so many people have given me things, and the opportunities for sourcing here in the Pacific Northwest are unlike anywhere else. When I can buy a huge bag of stuff that's probably $400 or $500 worth of profit for $5, am I going to share it with people? You're darn tootin'.
Yeah. So
I'm going to see Jan. I went out there for 2 weeks last year.
Tell us. Let's get back to that before we get into the unboxing.
Jan's mom's house sold, and she has to have the rest of the stuff out of there by November, and I'm going to see her. So I got this. It's got a bad word on it, just saying. Got this shirt to wear on the airplane. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I took my granddaughter's school clothes shopping yesterday, and I saw that shirt, and I was like, oh, I have to have that shirt. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I love that shirt. When are you going to wear the hat? The hat.
I'm taking one back to Jan.
Oh, awesome. I love that.
Yep, so I have them right here.
I just wanted to go back to a comment that Amy did, because I met Amy through Joni. So yes, Joni has had me on her channel too, graciously. So I do, and Joni was probably the first reseller. There we go. That's for my sister's store. Joni was the
I'll
first.
Leave the tag on it and be like Minnie Pearl in the Grand Ole Opry.
She was the first probably live sale that I went into. So obviously, there's history there with Joni too. So, but yeah, I just was spotlighting, Noelle and Kat, because we communicate. We all communicate on a daily basis, So, all right. So, okay. Well, thank you for that great information on you. Like I said, I'm pretty sure everybody's already familiar with you, but we like to tell.
Maybe I should put the hat back on.
No, you're good. So, The reason that we're here today, you guys, is because Noelle graciously sent me a box of inventory, and this is the second time she's done this. She sent me one back in, was it October or November of last year?
Was it before I came to LA, or was it? Yeah.
Was it before?
I feel like it was, because I think some of that stuff that you just sold, like when you clearanced your items out of your sister's store, because I feel like that pink men's Hawaiian shirt, was that one of the shirts that I said?
That was one of the ones you sent me. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like that is a reseller's ringtone. And it was a scam. Anyway, sorry. Macklemore, that's my ringtone. I love it when it goes off and I'm digging through an estate sale because everybody stops.
Of course. So I'm not sure on the timeline if it was before. It might have been before, actually. You sent it before.
I think it was before.
It was. And then when we met up, you gave me a few other things. So again, Noelle,
I brought you some things.
And Noelle's incredibly generous, so thank you. I appreciate you, because again, these are things that she could be selling. She's not sending like the castaways. She's sending like good stuff. So for like example, the first time around, and I wish I would have done a video on it at that time, but I wasn't really doing videos. So since this came in as a surprise this week, this is why we're here live, and we can show you guys in real time. But in that initial box, she sent me like vintage Christmas. She sent me vintage clothing. Almost all of the vintage clothing sold, which was amazing. She sent me like a fur hat. I still have that. That's probably an eBay item. She sent me a bunch of vintage ladies lace gloves, just a ton of different stuff, like stuff that she knows that I like to sell. And then, but stuff that, is sellable. So again, these are things that, oh, thank you, Annie. It's Too Faced Pumpkin Spice. That's the color. It's kind of like a terracotta. Thank you. So yeah, so it's all sellable stuff. And as a matter of fact, I still have some of it just because I'm not the best eBay seller.
No, well, and one thing, if you guys ever get a box from me that you need to understand is, and this is how I work, it may just be me in the world. I don't know. Could there, as my brother said, they only made one of you, thank God. If I give you something, it is yours. It is not a guilt trip to hang on to it for the rest of your life because you don't like it and you think you need to hang on to it because somebody gifted it to you. And I always tell people when I send them a box, keep what you want, sell the rest, or give it away to somebody else. That's how I work. If I have picked, just because I picked a box of things that I think you'll like, doesn't mean that you'll like them. So
yeah.
As I told Jenny, keep whatever you want, do whatever you want with the rest of it.
Yeah, and from that original box, I kept a vintage. She sent me this. Gosh, I wish I had it in hand. I'll show it to you guys some other time. Show and tell. She sent me this precious vintage Christmas like little recipe tin box, which I was shocked that she sent me that.
I know, because I was gonna keep that for myself, and then I thought to myself, I'll find another one, and you won't.
Well, true. This is true because, my sourcing, even though I'm in Southern California. Oh, by the way, for any of you new folks, I'm in Southern California. I'm in the Los Angeles area. Right now, I'm not really doing any sourcing because I have inventory for days. I'm in the process of actually inventorying my inventory. I'm trying to, trying to be a little bit more organized with my eBay store because I want to talk about eBay. Like eBay is always a good, even if you're not a full-time reseller, eBay is always a good side hustle, because you just, as Noelle says, you list it and you forget it. So my problem with eBay is that I don't list consistently, even though I have enough inventory to fill up probably at least 1,000 item store. I'm sure more. I think right now I'm like at 200 items. And then the more items you have on eBay, the more your items are noticeable in the algorithm. So it's all, I mean, Noel can talk to you guys about that stuff, but I'm mentioning that because again, a lot of the items that she sent me are all very suitable for eBay, and I need to get them listed. And this will hopefully, we'll see. We're gonna see here's the box. We're gonna see what's in the box. So these items, you may see them in my eBay store. You may see them on one of our YouTube live sales. You may see them on one of my Instagram drops I saw on Instagram. These items could potentially go anywhere. So but yeah, but having said that, I'm not really sourcing personally because I have enough inventory. I wish I was moving it faster, but sometimes, that's just not the way things work. And, just catching up. I just got to catch up. So, having said that, if you're an eBay seller or any sort of reseller, make sure you prepare yourself for the fourth quarter because it's coming in October. Now's the time to start getting ready, right? Noel, start listing to get your store packed.
Even if you only list one thing a day, you guys, just listing one thing a day will make a huge difference. And if you don't have time to list during the week because you're working a job or two jobs, draft 9 items on Saturday or Sunday. 2 of them, right? 9 items because you got Saturday and Sunday. You could drop 2, and then throughout the week you can drop 1, 1, 1. Or if you draft those 9 items on Saturday and Sunday, and maybe you don't have time to do 9 items the next weekend, you have 2 extra bank, but you can hold those in your drafts and just drop them one at a time, and then you have allocated yourself a time to do that amount of drafts. If you can do more, great, right? But don't say, oh, I'm going to list 10 items a day, I'm going to list 5 items a day, because you will fail. So, and failing is not bad, just learn to fail better the next time. Because if anybody out there thinks that they're never going to fail, I got a CDL and I'm driving the best to hell, and I'll save you a seat.
Oh, yeah. Failure is part of this process,
Okay, so you want to see what I sold this morning?
Okay, show us. Oh, yeah. Noelle is the queen of selling the most random things. She knows the value in all things.
1 package of Trident layers. How well can you guys see that? Gum. $25.19 all in. Oop, that didn't last very long. $25.19 all in. I paid 25 cents for it. Now, we're not going to get into it. People collect it. That's what it is. The whole thing is, I don't have just vintage and antique stuff. I sell anything that's legal that eBay will let me sell that I can make a profit on. And I'm not in, that's just where it is. I have, as Chris Daily Refinement, who is a great person, will say, a garage sale store. And I'm okay with that, because there's a lot of us that can't niche down. Just learn. That's right.
Wait, Chris said that you have a garage sale store?
I've known Chris for a long time.
Carl. Hi, Carl. Welcome.
And hey, Carl, my Canada, buddy.
Does Carl do the eBay when?
Yeah, Carl does eBay. Carl has a channel, and
I know. Yes.
Yeah,
drop his link.
He dropped. I'll pull him up here in a second. Anyway, so like Chris really focused on clothes, and same with Tech and Sports. His partner in his informational stuff. And a lot of people will say you need to niche down. Well, there's many people that can't niche down because of where they live and what they have to source. So, and Chris has tried everything. He's tried everything. Trust me, I've known him that long. So, and he's very technical. He's very analytical. He's very nerdy, and he has all this anyway. So, but he's been less and less hard on people that have more a garage sale or an estate sales type store like I do. Oh shit.
I like having a
Sorry.
very selling different things. I agree, with having a couple of niches that you're really good at. But if you know what's selling and you have access to it, then why not sell it, right? So
Yep.
like my eBay store is primarily right now health and beauty and like new clothing items, because if I already have that stuff, so if that goes on eBay, and then if I have an opportunity to get a new modern item that I can like flip, why not do it and put it up on eBay. So I'm open also to selling everything. I just don't, for me, I would never have guessed that, like, a piece of gum or like like retired gum, like some of the things that you sell have such high profits.
Yep. And it's just people ask me, well, how do you know that? Well, you're
Is it
watching,
from
and
you?
I'm gonna tell you guys, a lot of people that sell this kind of stuff have great YouTube channels. You'll never hear about it on their YouTube channels. You got to be following them on Instagram. You can
Mm.
be in the Facebook groups. You can be on Facebook. If you are not following them on Instagram, and don't just watch their stories or their posts or their reels, you need to see all of them. I duplicate my stories to a reel because some people watch stories and some people watch reels. So I do a story and then I do a reel, or if it's something long, I'll do a reel and then I'll share it to my stories.
Yes,
And
you're
then,
very good with your social media.
I could be better.
I'm
Um,
trying.
and it's a learning curve, but it's funny because my youngest son works in a federally funded program called Gear Up. He started with these kids in the 7th grade and they're going to graduate this next year. And he's had, this cracks me up. He's had a couple of kids tell him that they want to have a YouTube channel and they want to do this and they want to do that. And he's like, my mom's 55. She has a YouTube channel. She's monetized. Mm-mm-mm. If she
Of
can do
course,
it,
of course.
if she can do it, you can do it, is what he's getting at, not bragging. And they're like, it's so hard. And he goes, trust me, if my mom can do it, you can do it. So if I can do it, you can do it. Is it hard work? Only depends on how much you do what you want to do. I started my YouTube channel for me and for my kids and grandkids because I would never let people take pictures of me because I was horrendously overweight, close to 300 and some pounds. And I didn't want anybody to see me like that. And somebody goes, we see you like this every day. What's the difference? But I didn't see myself that way through my eyes, right? And the
Because
more
because
I
we're
thought
always because we're always harder on ourselves.
the more I thought
Yeah,
about that comment, the more I thought all these years I didn't let people take pictures of me. My kids have
I think we've
nothing.
all been there. I've been
So
there.
nobody cares what you're looking like, you know? But if you don't do something to document that history, people don't want pictures. Your kids don't want the pictures. You go to estate sales and you see they don't want the pictures, but it's all on, you can do it all electronically, right? So you can just bombard their butts with all
Well,
kinds of
and
stuff.
also your inner beauty radiates out too. So
And God forbid, or whoever, something should happen to you. I don't have anything to remind me of my dad. Nothing. A few pictures. I don't have his voice. I kept his voice on our answering machine for a long time, but I got nothing. Nothing. He was killed in an accident, and so they can come back and they can see me and they can turn me on and shut me off whenever they want. Can't do that right now, right? But so think about that. If you're thinking about starting a channel or you don't want to be on, you don't have to be on. Look,
yeah,
you can come on, anybody's channel and you can just be this.
just do audio. Yeah,
Yep.
that's true, and people do that for sure. I think Annie and I were having a chat yesterday, and
You can put
George's.
a cute little picture here too. Mine should have one. I don't know why it doesn't.
Yeah, so Annie and I met yesterday during George's and Yvonne's sale, and she had asked me if I had a channel, and then I told her, and I asked her because obviously common courtesy, right? And she was just saying that she's hasn't decided to put herself out there. And what I would say to that is, um, you just have to get over the fear because it's not, I don't know how it was for Noel, but for me, this took a lot of thought for me. Like I've been thinking of doing this for a long time, and I kind of thought not even necessarily like like doing live sales, but even just being on YouTube, just putting yourself out there. I thought
I
I was
was
well past that.
challenged.
I thought I was well past that. You know, I was like, who's gonna watch me on YouTube? You know what I mean? But you know what?
All of the freaky people.
But then, you know, you have to go into yourself internally and bring out your confidence and know that like what you have to offer can be valuable to other people. You know what I mean?
Can
And then once you
can
do it, you
Belinda
get past it.
can Belinda drop books?
Yeah. Everyone, anyone who can. Good to see you, Carl. Please sub to me.
Bye, Carl.
So, um, yeah, anybody who can drop a link, you can go ahead and put people's link in. That's
I'm
we
not
like.
ignoring you guys. I literally have to put my store on vacation, and just to be smart about it, and I'm going to tell you guys this, if you ever put your store on vacation and you have shipping business policies, which in my opinion is the only way to run your store, then you best go into your shipping business policies for protection and change your handling time. So that's what I'm doing while I'm talking to you guys, because time is short.
Yeah, yes, Yvonne. I hesitated for a long time, and then I was like, you know what? Life is short. Just do it. You know, I
It
just
is.
it's like, and like with this live, I know, I know Noel, having Noel here is helping. You know, it's brought some more people into the feed, but it's scary. You know, like you can people might not show up. I talked about this. I had a live earlier in the week that I didn't announce. It was like last minute. And there was like nobody there initially, and then people started to come in. And that's
And it
kind of
takes a while. It takes a while when you start up
exactly.
for people to come in. So you
Exactly. And
can't
that's
go,
another yes.
you can't go, oh, nobody's going to show up, because you
Well,
just,
yeah. Yeah. That's not
but
what I'm just
it's hard when you're starting, and you see that and you're like, oh, you're so dejected. But you know what? Don't do it for the people when you start, do it for you. And you don't have to make the any of those initial ones public. You can keep them private until you're happy with them. But you know what? We all like to see the beginnings, because go back and look at some of, they're there. I'm not getting rid of them.
yeah. Yeah.
Why?
So yeah, so just what I'm saying is like obviously, it's not having a negative mentality that no one's going to show up. I'm just saying that you need to be logical about it. People may not show up. And once you get past that and you just do it, people will come, and it takes time. I think we get caught up. We see these people, with like thousands of subscribers. That took time. Yes, some people may have had something viral that went viral and it got them a bunch of stuff, but usually the progression takes time. So you have to be patient. And once that's what I learned to accept too, that these things take time. Anything that could be that you're passionate about, that you want to be successful. What do I always say? I always say this on Instagram. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Right? So if you hold that if you hold that true to yourself, and if you're
What's that
patient,
song?
and if you're
Row, row, row your boat
oh
gently
my
down the
god,
stream. I see toilet girls in here. Hi.
hey girl, oh my gosh, so good to see you, Scarlett.
I haven't
So
seen
good.
her in I haven't seen her in a long time.
I only see her in Stephanie sales. We are being blessed right now. We have Scarlett in the chat. Extra blessed, because you guys are all a blessing to me. So
All
yeah.
right. You got me for another 20 minutes, and then I
Okay,
gotta
let's
go.
keep going. Sorry, we've been chatting for too long. Okay, so let's start opening the box. What we're here for. So now that we had, some informative chat, some hopefully motivational chat. Again, just going back to all of that, you just have to do it, and hopefully you can meet people that you can vibe with, because that helps. The networking does help too. That's important. So without further ado, we're going to get into this box because Noelle has to leave soon. So she sent me this box of free inventory. Thank you so much. I love you. I don't know what's in here. She's going to tell us what some of the items are. As you can see, it is, I have not opened it, okay?
Oh, for crying out loud.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Ooh, I see some cool stuff already. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Oh, just lost an item. She packed it. She packed it full. So there are some clothing items up top. So thank you, because in case you didn't know, if you weren't familiar, I sell vintage clothing. That's probably my biggest passion. I've been wearing vintage clothing since I was, for fashion and not out of necessity, since I was like 12 or 13 years old. So the vintage clothing goes way back. Hey, Beth.
That thing that is in your hands there is cool.
Okay, so we're gonna go through the things as quickly as we can. But yeah, she sent me clothing because she knows that I love to sell clothing, and I do sell clothing.
I needed something, and I didn't want to use bubble wrap because I wanted to use something that you could. Not that you can't use bubble wrap, but I also know that you have a harder time finding some vintage men's stuff.
This is awesome. This is gonna be perfect for fall. Yes, I love selling men's clothing. You guys, selling to men, by the way, if you didn't know, selling to men is amazing. They, especially with clothing, they just buy the stuff. They don't look at it. They don't nitpick it. It's fascinating. Like on eBay, you will never get.
Well, that's not always true.
Is that not always true? I found that selling men's clothing is a little bit easier than selling women's clothing sometimes. So we have this Country Squire. This is really cool. Thank you. This is the first clothing item. Can you guys see it? All right. And then I'm loving this because this is you. So she sent me.
I was kind of thinking you might want to keep that for yourself, but it isn't. I'm going to just spill the beans. It is Nautica, so you may want to sell it. And I think it's vintage.
Okay.
It's just really cool. So I mean,
I pretty much dress like a lumberjack these days. So it's be perfect for me. All right, we have a good pattern for fall.
It's a robe.
Is it a robe? Oh, cool.
And it has the belt.
Okay, so we have this. Gosh, maybe I will keep this because it gets cold in here.
It's nice. It's not too heavy. It's not too light, but like I said, it's Nautica and they have a following.
So Nautica, a Nautica flannel men's robe. This is our second item. Thank you so much. We will see about if I keep this or not. Okay. Let's get into this bag. Okay, cool. Oh my goodness.
What's in there? What'd you get?
So cool. Okay, so now we're getting into the vintage items.
Those are amazing.
Look at these. Kat, didn't you just sell something like this, Kat? So these are cool, these doilies with the grapes. These are awesome. Thank you. That's our next item. I'm going to assume that is vintage.
Oh, very much so.
Of course. All right. Oh, I see some Christmas items.
By the way, you guys, this is how I source. Literally, oh, is that what I think it is? Hold it up again. Oh, no, that's okay. All right, never mind.
So I don't know that I'll go through all of these, you guys, or should I, Noelle? It's a whole bag.
You can show them now, and then when I have to leave, you can go through.
Okay. So we have a bag of vintage ornaments. Really cute.
Those are cool. They're little plastic blow molds.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's take a look at these. What era would you say these are from?
Probably the late 60s, early 70s.
Oh, really? You think they're that old?
Yep, I do.
Cool. Well, if you didn't know, you guys, Vintage Christmas sells all year long.
Hey, do you guys? All right, I have a question. Do you guys are you Halloween fans? And when I say Halloween fans, are you Halloween horror fans?
What are you going to show us?
If you are, then you need to get to Hot Topic because they have these.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
They are the
Chucky.
the paper wall hangings, and you get those 4 designs. They're jointed.
That's my childhood right there. It used to scare the crap out of me.
For $14.90, I bought 2 of them because I'm pretty sure that they didn't have very many, and they're not going to get more in.
So are they repros or they're reproductions, right?
No, they're theirs. I don't know that I don't think I've ever seen these before. They're made by Universal Studios, City Studios LLC. So okay. I personally have never seen these before. That means absolutely nothing. Anyway, so these could be sold in many different ways, right? They could be sold in the past. I bought these to resell. I didn't buy them to keep. I may go get some more.
In the late 80s? No. When did the original? Oh. I'm so glad, Belinda. Keep us posted, okay? I'm sorry that happened today.
I'm going to sell one package like this, and the other package I'm going to open up, and I'm going to sell all 4 singularly. And I like to do that because I just like to see. You don't know if you don't try, right?
Yeah. Oh, you should tell them about your screen mask. Have people stopped harassing you about that?
Yeah. Somebody wanted to pay me $300 for it without the robe yesterday, and I told him, I said, or what was my lowest price? I have it listed for $6.99. I paid $2, $1 for it and $1 for the robe at a garage sale. And I told him, I said, that's about what they're going for right now, for sure. $245 to $300. I said, but I don't want to part them out because they came together. You know, you may not want it. You can do whatever you want with afterwards, but that's how they're listed, and I'm not redoing the pictures, not redoing my listing. And I said, but the lowest I'm willing to go right now is $400 because Halloween is right around the corner. I sell internationally, and I think that I can get. I'm confident, is what I told him. He was really nice. I go, I'm confident that I can get $400 for this. So, and he didn't answer me back, and that's all fine, right? If I don't, I don't. But I don't need to get rid of it right now, and it is in immaculate condition. It's a second generation, and that's a whole nother story we don't have time for.
Okay, let's get back to the Christmas. But yeah, so Chucky, Scream, I mean, if those are late 80s, early 90s, of course that would be popular now because it's vintage. Like this really cute little wooden ornament. The detail on that is insane.
Isn't that cute?
Super cute. And then this guy, I think this guy is homemade, but he's made out of a this is like vintage. You could tell this is an old spool.
Some of those little ones are going to be good to make like a little peekaboo box out of
for an assemblage.
An assemblage.
I haven't heard that word in a long time. Hey guys, are people still making assemblages?
And then those little wooden ornaments there have quite a following. You might be surprised. And if they're Swedish, then you probably want to list them on eBay rather than selling them.
This is a Taiwanese Santa. Yep.
So that's
Kat and I had a Christmas sale a couple of weeks ago, and it went really well because people love vintage Christmas, and I had a whole bag of wooden ornaments in there. Molly probably got a good deal on those, and I'm glad that she did. Super cute.
And I haven't been in my.
Okay, so I'll just show you guys a couple more from here, but this is a really cute bag of vintage Christmas ornaments. So thank you. Oh my gosh, how cute. Yeah, just the fact that Noelle is able to source in these quantities where she can send like I'm not the only person she sends boxes to. You know, she is very generous, sends to a lot
I
of
just
people.
sent a big package to Katie.
Katie got one too?
Oh, Katie she didn't. Okay, Katie got way more stuff than you did, but hers is all ephemera for her book
Oh yeah,
stuff.
that's
And
the
hers went in a padded flat rate. But
okay.
I had gone to this sale, and this lady was an ephemera nut. Anyway, there was a whole shoe box that was full of vintage bookmarks and stuff like that, and I threw a bunch of other stuff. I just packed that.
So
I packed that bag as full as I sent Dom a package. I think I sent Dean, Jen's fiance. I
you got
sent him.
something too?
Well, I bought a new coffee pot I bought a Keurig, and so I sent him my Cuisinart. On the address label, I put Dean Kruger Babes Inc.
By the way, I wanted to introduce you to Beth. Beth is awesome. If you don't know Beth, I love her. She's also been super supportive to me from the get-go. So I'm glad you're here, Beth. Since we're talking about ephemera and Katie, I thought since we have 18 people watching right now, I'm having a sale. We're talking about Katie Reeds. Her and I are doing one sale a month. And our next sale is on the 29th. Okay. So basically I've squeezed myself into the schedule, if there is even a schedule, on Monday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Central. That would be what? Noon Eastern time. So I'm going to be having sales on Monday morning. So hopefully if you guys are free, I would love to have you in the chat. Most of my sales are going to be ephemera and jewelry centric because that's what I'm really passionate about right now. And I will have occasional guests on. So like Kat will be on at some point, Noelle will be on at some point, stuff like that. So but for the most part, it's going to be on this Monday. I'm having my first solo sale. So hopefully you will come. I would love to have you guys in the chat. You know, hopefully it won't be a disaster. So and if it is, it'll be a learning experience. All right, so let's go ahead and there's another bag of ornaments. These are really cute.
So Sourcing Treasures asked Noelle and Jenny what things aren't common in your area that you wish you could source. Nothing.
For me, fairy lamps. I can't find that out here in the wild. I can't find I mean, I guess if I was going to estate sales, I could probably find them. But hey, Ladette, good to see you. But estate sales here scare the crap out of me. You should see how many people turn up. It's crazy.
All right, now I went to how many estate sales while I was down there?
Well, because you're a pro.
I just given you.
You have to remember,
Noelle, crap, you guys. You need to know that I'm really not this mean. I can be, but I'm not.
Oh my gosh! Oh, you did send me this guy.
I told you I was going to.
Yeah, so cute. You showed him on your live.
He's so darn cute. Yeah, I had a little box down below where I was doing that, and I was putting stuff in it for you.
How cute is he? Oh my god, he's so mid-century. So do you think these are like homemade, some of these, or what do you think?
I'm pretty sure those are homemade. People like to use them for all kinds of stuff. What the heck? I'm not saying.
These are very Holly Hobby to me.
Very much so. Very much so. So, you know, there's another little grouping for an assemblage. Whatever.
Hey, all my favorite people are here. Yay. Mama's
Bye, Rolene. Thanks for hopping in.
Please drop her channel. Right. So Rebecca and Jason have incredible sales. If you're not following them already, please go follow. They're out of Canada, but you know their prices are really fair, so it makes the shipping worth it. Who's leaving us? Okay, Roylene, I'll send you the reminder for my sale on Monday, okay? Thank you so much for coming, sweetie. Appreciate you.
Pay attention to my channel and Jan's channel for the next 10 days because it's going to go crazy.
Amy, always so good to see you. Thank you for coming, okay? Amy has always been so supportive. Let's see if I missed anything.
So, in that box is a plastic Ziploc baggie full of buttons. Would you pull those out? And then I got to go.
Yeah, okay. Let me just put these back in the bag. God, we could chat here. We could chat
For a
here
long time.
forever.
Yep.
You guys make sure you also drop Beth's link in the chat, please. Bag of buttons.
Yep.
I'm telling you guys, this is jam packed in here. This one?
Nope, that's jewelry. We don't have time for that.
Okay, we don't have time for that. Ooh, oh my gosh. I love this.
I knew you would.
Have to come back to this.
It might be in another plastic. It might be in there. Okay. Yeah. I tried to send you some poly mailers that I just taped shut so you could still use them.
Okay, cool. Thank you. This is so
that it? Oh yeah. Oh, that thing's freaking amazing. And that's old. Are they in there?
I'm looking. You guys, there's so much stuff in this box. Hopefully after Noelle leaves, you guys will still stick around and see the rest of the items. Oh my gosh, is this Bakelite? Are these Bakelite rings?
I think they're celluloid. They're worth a lot of money. So
oh my gosh, I have to be careful with these. Yeah.
Yeah, be careful with those.
See, you guys, she sends good stuff. Like
the red one might be Bakelite, but I'm pretty sure. Do you have the stuff the cream to test it with?
Are these the buttons? Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Get excited, guys.
You got a score right here. Let me just tell you something. I think I may have already separated them. Are they all in little baggies?
Yeah. They're all little baggies of vintage buttons. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's start off with these. So she's going to talk to us about these, okay? Because she sent them, so she knows what they are.
Those I personally would list those on eBay for probably about $40. Those 3 buttons right there. They probably came off of a high-end wool or something jacket. And this is what people did back in the 30s, 40s, 20s, 50s, 60s. Buttons are expensive. They're expensive right now. And big buttons like that, those are just, oh my goodness. Anyway, so
these are beautiful. I mean,
you can sell them for whatever you want to. You're not going to hurt.
We're gonna have a private chat about this stuff later.
No, we're not. They're yours. Do what you want with them. I'm just saying they're worth some money and they're cool, but people like buttons.
I know. But I'm not a button. I don't know about buttons, so I'm gonna need your help.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. If you see a jar full of buttons and you can see anything that looks like these in there, do you see these? What do they look like?
Awesome. They're like military buttons.
Hello. Look up military buttons on eBay and see how much. So I literally bought 3 jars of buttons for $8 a piece. Those right there are amazing. The ones in your hand. And I sort through them and I take everything out that I think is military, because some of these military buttons are worth hundreds a piece.
Yeah. And not Don, the auction professor, he's done quite a few videos on buttons.
He sells military buttons like crazy. Yeah. Like these right here are all military. And you can really tell by the markings on the back. You really have to do some research, you guys, but and some of them are old and some of them are new, you know, and then you have like these little ones right here that are just came off of somebody's pea coat or whatnot. Obviously that's from, these aren't worth
Pamela, good to see you.
Oh, Miss Pam, how are you? You know, here's one that is.
Who doesn't know Miss Pam? Everybody knows Miss Pam.
If you guys go to an estate sale and you can find, this would go on an epaulet.
Amiga, you made it.
And you can find, okay, when I go, let's get into my head for a few minutes. When I go to an estate sale, I try to figure out, what did they collect? What did they like? What did they do for a living? And you can figure that out real quick. A, listen to the people talking in the background. B, look at the walls and see what kind of paintings and history they have. Go to the bookshelves and look at the books and see what kind of books they have. That'll give you a real quick history lesson on what they like. If you find any military books, manuals, that kind of stuff in a place, I'll tell you what. You finish showing those, I'm going to go get something else.
Okay. So yeah, I am going to have a chat with you about these buttons, because I really wouldn't know like what to list them at or even how to describe them. So here's some more. But I know we have button fans, so that's cool. You know who sells buttons a lot too in their sales? Joni. Joni is a big button person. So these are really cool. If you're just coming in to the chat, Noelle, who's away from the screen right now, she generously sent me a really big box full of inventory for me to either keep or to resell. So we're unboxing it together because, you know, she's here. She's being generous with her time and walking us through some of these items. Okay. If any of you guys know anything about these buttons, please chime in too. So Belinda, you love buttons too? I didn't know that. Okay. Ooh. Okay, these are awesome, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Get ready for these. Get ready for these. These are like the lucite candles. They might glow.
Oh yeah.
Right? I don't have a black light in front of me right now, so I can't tell you guys, but Noelle, do any of these glow?
No, those don't glow.
Okay. Look at how cute these are. Oh my
9
goodness.
times out of 10, those are amazing.
These are amazing. Is this an eBay item?
It's whatever you want to do with that item.
Okay.
If you go into an estate sale and you see this,
grab that.
You're probably going to see this. Anything to do with naval. This book right here, I paid 50 cents worth. It sells anywhere from $100 to $400.
That book.
This book.
Oh my gosh, that like just went over my head. Tell us why.
I'm in the bedroom and I see these books and they meant something. That is mother of pearl.
That's amazing. It's a belt buckle, like part of a belt buckle?
It's exactly what it is, yep.
Okay. So talk to us about that book. Why does that book have so much value?
Because it's military and it's got stuff in it. It tells all about the dress. It tells about the buttons.
Oh, okay. Yes, you need a good, yes, I think Dawn has talked about that, getting a book.
So I saw that book and I pulled it out and I was like, it was like 90, it was 101 degrees outside. You can imagine what it was inside. And I was only 2 rooms that I hadn't been in, that one in the sewing room. I'd already been in the basement. And I pulled that book out and I was like, I know it's worth money. And I'm just not going to get it. And then I put it back and I was like, all right, just comp it real quick. And I was like, it was worth more money than I thought it was. So I was like, all right. Well, he had a whole stack of military books. So I just bought them all, a whole bag full of them. When you realize that somebody has been in the military and the books that you see are dated into the 60s, their significant other has a sewing room, you better go in there and look for buttons, because I guarantee you, I can't find the baggie that I got, but my friend,
hey Jeannie, good to see you. So book,
my friend Terry from Mindful Recycle had already been there. She came back. She goes, have you found anything good? And she goes, I don't even know why I asked. And so she was hot, so she was getting ready to leave again. And I said, I'm going in the sewing room real quick. Sure enough, here's a Ziploc baggie full of buttons with military buttons in it for 50 cents, you guys.
Because people don't know. This stuff that just gets overlooked, right?
Yep.
So, book.
Isn't that amazing? Ask Pam. Miss Pam, what do you think? I think it's celluloid. I'm pretty sure it's celluloid.
These 2 rings.
I think that one, I think that the red one is Bakelite, and I think that the white one is celluloid, but you'll just have to get some of that cream and test them.
Beautiful. Yes, I need to. These are for very small fingers, so.
There you go. Isn't that amazing?
Beautiful. Look at that.
If that is, and I'm going to tell you right now, because you're not stupid and you probably already know this. If that ring is Bakelite, it's worth a lot of money.
Sorry about Millie.
Millie's feeling better.
Yeah, she's feeling better, but there's someone at outside, so.
That's what I thought, Miss Pam. So that red ring.
I'm sorry. Let me mute myself, and then I'm gonna let you chat because she's going crazy. Give me a second.
So you guys can purchase the cream. Yep, cream, isn't it? So you guys can purchase that cream. Hi, Apple Martini. I didn't see you earlier, but I was multitasking on Amazon, whatever. If I think it's like $6, something like that. There's other ways that you can test Bakelite, but I really feel like the best way to test Bakelite is just to get a tube of that cream, and it lasts forever. So I would strongly suggest you get one of those. Can't hear you yet. You're still muted.
Okay, I think she's gonna be okay. It's because they're moving their cars, and she's a good little guard dog, so she's doing her dog duties. Okay, so these are awesome. These belong to someone who had very thin fingers. So, but then again, back in the days, everyone was smaller, right? So, let's do that. Let's go into something else really quick. So, book. I don't know that I could do just a dedicated button sale, but I'll sprinkle them into the live sales. How about that?
That would probably be the best way.
I think that's the best. Yeah. Ooh, what do we have here?
Beth, even if those buttons, like I'll pay $10 for a jar of buttons. I'll pay $8 for a jar of buttons. Oh, I showed those too. They're worth it because then if you have any form of ADD, if you like to sort Legos by colors and stuff like that, sit down with a cardboard box on your lap and sort buttons.
This is so cute. So she sent me some Halloween too. Like it's they're little wooden sign that says "Boo" with ghosts.
And that is not what I paid for them, just so you know.
Noel
they went a $5 bill to fill a bag.
Love that. That's awesome. Okay, here she goes again. I know you guys will understand. Let's see. Lots of commotion in the middle of the day out here right now. Oh, what are these? This is so cute.
Okay, those are worth some money too. Okay. Now, there's a little witch in that box that I tried to protect. I had to repair her hat, I think. And you can't see. Those are little clay people that were made in Peru or Uruguay, and look them up. They're worth some money. They're highly collectible. But that little witch is everything with a little owl on her arm. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God, I'm keeping her. She's mine. She's for me. That's a keep item. Oh my gosh, look at these little guys. How cute. I've never seen these before. This is new to me. Look at her. Oh my gosh.
I kind of figured you'd probably keep all of them because they're just, but I mean, you don't have to. I'm just saying.
Hey, Kelly. Good to see you. This is Noelle, in case you didn't know. She sent me a box of inventory. That's what we're going through right now. Wow, these are really cute.
Donatella just sent me a message. Come to Florida, yo.
Not before you come back to California.
We'll probably, if Dren's dad things work out we'll know by the end of the month, by the end of September, I think it is. We'll know. And anyway, if he's not coming back, right, that's too cute. If he's not coming back right away, I know. They're adorable. They're tiny.
They're so, wow. So someone like handmade these basically.
Yep.
Like some artisan. Wow. All right, let me be very gentle with these. These are super cute. These are new to me. So you're saying they're probably Peruvian?
I think so.
Okay, I gotta be careful with these.
Because there was a lot of other stuff like that in that same estate.
Okay. Super cute. We love those. Well, we love everything so far, I think. Yes. Like I said, she sends good stuff. These aren't castaway items. She could be making really good money off of anything here. Oh my gosh.
What?
Belinda, are you ready for this?
Uh-oh. What did I do
Look
now?
at
Oh
her.
my God. You are so lucky because you're so lucky that I don't really collect. I can't. You guys, if I collected, oh my God, we'd have problems. That is the most adorable little, oh my God, she's so cute. That is so from my child. That's 1970s right there, all the way. I'm 55 in case you guys didn't know.
She's so cute. Oh my god, I've never seen her before. Who oh hold on, there's a
I don't know.
tag.
She's made in Taiwan.
She's a Japan piece.
Is she Japan? Yes, sorry. She's cute. I'm you'll have to go look at those big eyes.
Look at this. You gotta come see Pamela too.
Okay, I'll come see you, Pam. The plan was to do a route this summer, but it with remodeling the house and everything. So I'll come down. I've been to Alabama, Eufaula, and
10 days in New York.
I'm going to New York to help Jan get her place moved.
For how many days?
I'll be gone for 10 days.
Wow, you guys, that's good. So she was there last year around this time too.
Yep.
And they did that's when you helped her do all the landscaping at the new house, right?
Yep. Yep.
And you did a lot of work in mom's old house, and you helped her tell her what some of the items were worth, right?
Yep, I did.
You gave her all kinds of info. Okay, I gotta see what this is because this has been.
Okay, open that, and then I got to go.
To know. Well, you're gonna have to come back on.
I need to get these listed. I will.
I think we're having fun. Oh my gosh, this is so cute.
Now, you can use it, sell it as it is, or you could also cut it up and make other things out of it and use it for the material. It's like a smock, like an apron smock.
This is amazing. Look at the pattern, you guys. Do you see the turtles?
I want you guys to listen to me. Listen to me now.
I wish this fit me. I'm gonna have to lose some weight so I can get into this.
When you see these items like this, and okay, hang on. I'll make this even better.
Oh wow, this is incredible. This would be a showstopper in my vintage rack. This will bring people into the store. I love this, Noelle. Oh my God. Wow. Thank you.
When you see these items like this and you're like, oh, wow, that red is way too much. Who cares? Cut the pockets off and use the material. It's vintage material.
Hey, Happy Days. Good to see you.
This one actually, they made this apron and it's got a hot pad button to it. And it's part of it. But this one, this is what most people do. They look at this beautiful apron and all they can think is, oh my gosh, I got to take the stains out of it. Look at this little apron even has a little place for change for the ice cream man, right?
Wow.
I don't know. Anyway, don't just think about it as an apron. This could be used for a balance on your curtain in one of your bathroom. You can cut these off. It's all vintage material. I want you guys to start looking at these linens. Not like that, but I'm doing that so you can see what it is. I want you guys to start looking at these vintage linens as a piece of vintage material because the quilt people, your vintage quilt is only as old as the newest piece of material on it. So people that buy vintage quilts to fix them are looking for the vintage material to put back in them so that that quilt stays as a vintage piece. Because the minute you add an updated piece of material to a vintage quilt, it is no longer considered vintage in the real vintage quilt world. Does that make sense?
Mm.
So when you're looking at these, there may be a little tear down here or a hole down here. Save them up, lot them up, because lots of times you can get them for, sometimes you can get them for nothing because nobody wants to look at them. They don't want to look at them. People will buy these and you can sell them in a lot. Vintage craft lot of vintage material. Somebody may want this just like this. That's fine. Let them have it. These are good little items for your sales too. Like there's one in your, look at the very bottom.
Rebecca, you always have a good amount of vintage aprons.
I'm gonna put a link. I'm gonna put a link in, and then I gotta go.
Yes.
For
question though, before you go.
Go ahead.
Do you think this is homemade?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah. Well, they did an amazing job. That's beautiful. I may have to hold on to this for a while. I'm past getting the summer body. Maybe I can get like the winter body and fit into that.
It ties in the back, so you don't have to worry about being super skinny for it.
Okay.
There is an apron in the bottom somewhere in that box. It's red and white.
Red and white. Okay, let's bring that out. Here it is. Yeah, so make sure you are subscribed to Noelle. If for whatever reason you aren't, she's going to be with Jan for 10 days. They're going to have all kinds of shenanigans. I can only imagine. Look at this. Beautiful.
Okay, I'm dropping a link in the chat. That's all hand done. To the last video that I put out that has to do with sourcing. And I went to a community garage sale, and I will make thousands of dollars from this one garage sale that I spent $481 with. Now, the first 15 minutes are me driving and yakking. So if you don't want a history lesson or to reminisce with me, then just fast forward it through that. And then once I get to the yard sale, that's when you really, I mean, if you want to just play something in the background, then go ahead. But I'm going to drop this link. And
you've been uploading a lot lately. So she also did, tell them about let's talk about it before you go.
Oh, every Thursday night, except for tonight, I do a 2-hour, and I have a playlist on my channel. I do it anywhere from 2 to 3 hours, depending on what it is. I pick a niche, and we just dissect it. And hi, Chicago lady. How are you? I didn't see you. I'm not ignoring you guys. I really am not. Please don't feel like I am. I just am running like 25 ways because I haven't even done my laundry or packed.
Yeah, that's what I figured. She's got a lot to say.
No. I haven't got Dren packed. He packed himself.
Wait. Dren is not going with you. He's going with your.
Oh, no. He's staying with Uncle Rye through the weekend. Then he'll go to my mom's because she only lives like 4 miles from his school that he goes to. He'll stay with her during the week. She'll take him to school and pick him up. And then Ryan will pick him up Friday after school. And then they'll come and get me at the airport on Sunday.
Okay, let me show this. Yeah, so she's got so many good videos up.
So this video, what did I title that? Do you remember?
Let me just say one more thing about your skill set. So yes, Noelle is primarily, eBay centric, but she knows a lot about a lot of things. She knows a lot about vintage, the vintage that we like, that we saw here. She also does sales occasionally with Jan. So she has a lot of knowledge. So even if you're not doing eBay, you should still go watch her because you could still learn a lot about, again, like these vintage items that we love so much.
Yep.
Yeah,
so go watch. And I don't just do a haul video and show you what I got and think what I'm going to get for it. In that video, I actually have my posts. There's very few items. I think there's only like 1 or 2 comps in there that aren't mine. Everything you see me put up, I have listed, and it's that item I'm showing you. So go check that out, and that will show you what one, I bought everything in that video came from one garage sale who happened to be one of my brother's truck drivers. It's his wife and his daughter love to go sourcing. I tried like the devil to get them for several years to sell on eBay. They don't wanna. I pulled up comps and showed them what all their stuff was worth. They didn't care. So anyway, all right, I gotta go to Costco and then pick up a small child.
Okay, let me thank my special guest again. Thank you so much for your generosity. Everything, I think the chat can agree that everything you have sent is amazing. There's still a couple of little packages, so I hope you guys will stick around. We'll go through that as quickly, and yeah, I love you.
I love you too. Have fun. It was nice to meet all of you that I didn't know.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Bye. Love ya.
See you later. Bye. All right, guys. So there's Noelle. Noelle's amazing. She's amazing. So, and what you see is what you get. Like I said earlier, that Noelle is Noelle. All right. So there's a couple of more package boxes in here. So I'll just go through them really quick for you guys. There's this box. And tell me so far what has been your favorite item that she has sent. Put that in the chat. Oh my goodness, these are so cute. Look at these earrings, you guys. How cute are these? The buttons, Belinda? So far, everybody's loving the buttons. Okay, this is good information. Look at these. These are gorgeous. I think these are made out of a very lightweight wood. These are really pretty. I'm gonna have to ask her. I'm gonna have to reach out to her when she's less busy and ask her about some of these things because I'm not 100% sure on what everything is. Look at it's like a mystery box. Everything is so wrapped, so fun. The witch. Oh, the witch is cool. Yeah, the witch was really fun. That was unexpected. Belinda, get ready again. Look at this box. So cute. Oh my gosh. What is in here? What is in here? Precious Pets by Kobe. Okay, so it's full of other little things. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is like Christmas. I'm having Christmas right now. It's Christmas in August for Jenny. Oh. These little art prints. Oh my gosh. Oh, no. These aren't art prints. They're greeting cards. Oh my gosh. Belinda, we'll chat, okay? We'll chat, sweetie. These are insane. Look, these are greeting cards. Look at how big they are. These are beautiful. Okay, so let's see. Annie, I don't know right now. Probably for sure like those little Peruvian figures, and then this for sure off the top of my head. We will see about the other items because she really outdid herself. Oh my goodness. Okay. Is this a cabinet card? Look at this guy. What do you collect? Which ones do you collect, Belinda? Type it in, the cards or the buttons? Hey, Tammy. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Oh, Beth, please know that we are always thinking about you, okay? That is a life-changing event. Oh, for forever. Okay. Well, there's a bag of jewelry, so make sure you stick around, okay? All right, so she sent me all of these little like bear brooches. Just going through everything really quick. Do we have any Precious Moments fans? I loved Precious Moments in the 90s. I just loved it. Belinda, there's a whole bag of jewelry. There's a whole bag right here, right in front of me. Is this? Who can tell me what type of bear this is? I know that this is like a brand or a company. If you know, please let me know. Because there's no markings on it. Is it a Boyd's bear? Well, I know these are Boyd's. This is so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right, we have two more packages, okay? I'll do the jewelry last. Okay, how's everybody doing? I know you've all been chatting amongst yourselves in the chat. I love that. Oh my God. You guys. Amazing. This is so cute. It's a little baby book. This is amazing. I think this is probably like like from the 70s. Does this look 70s to you guys? That looks like a very 70s baby to me. Oh no, are you being funny or are you really feeling lightheaded? Yes, happy days. Absolutely. All right, we're going to get into the jewelry bag, okay? Of course, Beth, of course. The grieving process never stops. Ever. You know, you just learn to cope with it. I'm glad you're loving everything, Belinda. Okay. Last bag. Okay, who's still here? Drop a smiley in the chat. Thank you for hanging out. I'm so glad we were able to do this today. Okay, do I have scissors here? I'm verklempt right now, you guys. This is an incredible array of items and just generosity. I'm very lucky. And I also don't want this to come off in any shape or form that this is some sort of flex or gloating or anything like that. You know, we just, she sent me the box and we were talking about it, and we just thought it would be fun to show you live what came. So I don't want anybody to feel like I'm, showing off or anything, because that's not ever the case, really. Oh, okay. This bag is full of rosaries. Gonna have some rosaries coming to the sales. What word, Beth? Flex? Absolutely. Yay, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you guys are loving this. Okay, so the rosaries. There's a lot of rosaries in here. Wow. In case you didn't know, you guys, there's a lot of value in vintage religious artifacts, religious prayer books, rosaries, jewelry. This is really pretty. Saint Anthony, pray for us. I'm going to have to reach out to Molly. She really likes items like this. Oh, Apple, you're going on vacation too, right? Well, I'm so glad that you popped in. So good to see you. I feel like I only see you in Rebecca's sales, and I haven't seen you in a while. Which one? Okay. Wow. She wasn't kidding. She told me she was going to send me rosaries. Verklempt? I am verklempt. It's a whole bag of rosaries and pendants. Wow. Renee, please have a good time. Be safe. Enjoy your vacation. Well deserved. But this one. This is chocked full. Wow, this reminds me of my first communion. I'm pretty sure I got one like this in my first communion. Pretty, right? This one's really pretty too. Where'd it go? Well, we have so many rosaries here. These will definitely be coming to sales. Because I don't think I can list these fast. Oh, this one's stunning. This is a stunner right here. I don't think I've ever seen one like this. May have to keep one or two of these. That. You thought it was some form of torture position? You're funny. Okay, you can tell some of these definitely have some age to them. This one's really pretty. Really? Really, Apple? Kelly, I didn't know that you had a booth. That's awesome. You'll have to tell us more about it later. I know you are a reseller. I just didn't know you had a booth. Cool. Have a great day. Thank you for coming. Always good to see you. Okay, so I showed that one. This one also looks very vintage to me. Because my friend was like, they're haunted. Well, if they were used, I think that that's a good thing. If they were used to pray. This is really pretty too. There may very well be like 20 rosaries in here. I'm not even kidding. Okay, so we have some more medallions, some charms. You sage everything. You know what, Renee? You're not the first person I've heard say that. This is beautiful. Oh, this one is stunning. This is like Not Millefiori, but it's like an art glass cross pendant. There's a word for this. It starts with a D, and I always forget what it is. Someone will know in the chat. You can tell me in the chat. This might be like a wristlet rosary. Pretty, huh? We're almost done. She wasn't joking about the rosaries. And she individually packaged them all too. Wow. That's really pretty. It's like a marigold yellow. This one is also really stunning, really pretty blue. Here we go. Someone said it. Annie's, there you go. Awesome. Really pretty. And this is the last bag, okay? This is the last bag. And then I think I showed you everything because I'm not going to go through every Christmas ornament. Okay. But since we love jewelry, why not? So this is just full of prayer charms. Wow. Really stunning. There might be some sterling in here. Oh, this one is beautiful. Oh, it has my name on it. This one, let me take this one out. This one I have to show you guys. This is really pretty. Wow, you guys, this one is beautiful. And then look at the rosary beads on this. Really interesting details on this one. Wow, I love it. That's gorge. Okay. Okay, we're getting down to the wire. We have a non-religious. We have a breast cancer awareness pin here. That's lovely. And then St. Francis. Oh, I love St. Francis. So you guys, yeah, so there's a lot of value in these vintage religious items for sure. This might be silver. Let's see. Can't quite tell. Really pretty little dainty piece. And then I think this is going to be the last piece I show you. So that's really pretty. Really nice. You guys, we made it to the end. Can you believe it? I'm still in shock. Well, I'm not in shock because I knew she was going to send me good stuff. But I just didn't know how good it was going to be. So again, Noelle, you are amazing. I'm blessed to know you. Thank you so much. You are so generous with your time and your knowledge with everyone. And, I love everything. This is an A+ box of items. So I got to inventory everything and just kind of go through things individually and see what I'm going to keep and see what I'm going to sell. So I'm just going to keep a couple of things, you guys. I love everything, but I think her intention is for me to sell the items. She wants me to help build up my business. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I will bring some of these items to some of the live sales. Some of it may go on eBay, but I can't keep everything. I have a lot of stuff already. So definitely we'll keep some of you guys in mind and bring some of this stuff to the sale. So let's see. Thank you, Belinda. Yeah, she's awesome. She has always been really good to me, just like you. You're so good to me. You guys are all so wonderful to me. Thank you. I mean that with sincerity. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. 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 I'm happy to hear that. Yes. The last one. I'm going to have to, yeah, I'm going to have to test that. I need to get a good like testing kit. Okay. Sounds good. So, Annie, so are you on Instagram? Here, let me type in my Instagram account for you guys. That's like the easiest way to message me, because I know you can't message on YouTube, which is weird. But I just want to mention again, this Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 12 Eastern, I'm going to be having my first solo live sale. So I would really appreciate it if you guys came by again. You don't have to buy anything, but it'd be nice to have your support in the chats. That will be strictly jewelry and ephemera. I kind of want to make it I want to lighten the shipping load on you guys. So that's kind of my thought process with that. And, there'll be items for all budgets. All budgets. And then on Tuesday, I'm having my hard goods sale with Calypso's Antiques. That's at 3:30 Pacific, 6:30 Eastern, and there we have all kinds of cool stuff as well. So all vintage hard goods. Think art glass. Think decor pieces. Think pottery. Think more of like along the lines of some of the bigger stuff that Noel sent, like the buttons. So I will, bring some of that stuff to there. And that's pretty much what's going on for me in the next couple of days. So yeah, I hope you guys can tune in if I pop in. I don't know if I'll be able to have any time to pop in live again, but this was fun. I love just chatting with you guys. I'm so glad that you're here. Let's see. Okay, sounds good. We'll find each other. We'll find each other. Let's see the rest of it. Let me just look at the chat really quick. Yes, can we all collectively say a prayer or send well wishes to Belinda? Her mom is having surgery tomorrow. It was supposed to be today, but it got postponed till tomorrow, I believe. So, Belinda, you're in my heart and my prayers, and your mom, I know everything will go well. So, just please keep us posted. I'm so glad you were able to come here today. I hope it was a little bit of some levity for you. Is that for me? Is that a comment for me? Happy days? Because if it is, thank you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I just want this to be a fun place where we can all come and chat. If there's a sale, there's a sale. There will be items. If not, we will just chat and hang out, talk about vintage, talk about other things. Like, if you're going through something personal, if you're comfortable talking about that, we can talk about that too. Not a problem. I want it to be a happy place, but we know that things can get sad and heavy, and that's okay too. And we can talk about those things too. We have a really supportive group of people here, and yeah, so yay. Thanks, Happy Days. I appreciate that. It's really good to see you because, like I said, I hadn't seen you in a while. Love you too, 20. Of course, Jeannie, thank you so much. Jeannie is awesome. She comes to almost all of the sales. She'll pop in and say hi, or the lives. Let's see. My pop had surgery. Oh no, Renee, sending prayers to your dad too. Prayers for Renee and her dad too, or well wishes. Happy thoughts. Of course, Annie. I'm so glad we met yesterday. I was liking your vibe. Oh no, happy days. I didn't know. So that's why we haven't been seeing you. I'm so sorry. My sincerest condolences. Well, I'm hoping, that again, loss is hard, so I hope you're coping okay, but you're always welcome to come into the chats, into the sales, just to hang out with us if you need just a little bit of escape. Geneva, you came in right at the end, but it's still good to see you. If you have time, watch back the replay. It was just an unboxing of my friend Noel sent me a bunch of amazing stuff to resell or to keep. But good to see you, girl. Happy days. That makes me so happy. I'm so glad because again, like we talked about earlier, grief is really hard and it never really goes away. You just sort of learn to deal with it. So I'm glad we could bring you a little bit of some lightheartedness, levity, some fun, some vintage. Yeah. So this is we again. Everyone here is awesome. I can vouch for everyone in the chat. They're all great people. Let me see if I missed anything. He's flirting. All right. That's how we know that he's doing well. Why does that not surprise me, Renee? I love that. Did you guys see this? Her dad's doing good. He's flirting with the nurses. Just going back to check. Is that your channel? Oh, you guys, again, if you're not subscribed for whatever reason, please subscribe to me. Gonna start doing a little bit more content for you guys. I have all these, again, I always say this, I have all these ideas, but I don't have the proper filming equipment. Right now I'm using the camera on my phone, but not on my phone. Scratch that. I'm using the camera on the laptop and it's not very good quality. I don't like it for recording. So I'm like looking into some sort of external camera so I can do actual like other content videos. So yeah, so it's not just live sales, there's other stuff too. Awesome. Well, Beth, we love you, so there you go. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much. My Keith Haring poster. Prize possession. All of that stuff on the side is also artwork. I just don't have like anywhere to put it in case anybody's wondering what all of this is. Artwork is one of my major passions, Annie. Like I love art. Okay, cool. That's good to know. But yeah, but I still need a better camera. I had actually bought an external camera and it won't like let me record. It works for doing lives sometimes, but I can't actually record videos on it, which was the purpose that I bought it for. So that's annoying. And then my cell phone is, let's not talk about that. I need a new cell phone. So that's kind of what's been going on. So I really need to like hustle with that. Not enough walls. I might change this out. I have 2 Kandinsky pieces, which are amazing. But I don't know if it's like too much, because if you're familiar with Kandinsky, it's like very abstract. So, but everybody's loving the Keith. So I'm keeping Keith for now. And then my sister got me this. This is an art piece too. She got me this in Las Vegas. Really, really cool elephant, pop art elephant. So I just thought it would look cool. Cool. Would look cool with Keith. Okay, let's see. Yes, please thumbs up. Thank you. Okay, let me see if there's anything else that I missed. Okay, guys, so I think we'll end here. So thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you all so much. I know I say that ad nauseum, but I mean it. I mean that with true sincerity. So hopefully I'll see you on Monday morning. Again, there's no, of course, you're never obligated. No one's making you do anything. But I just, I like to tell people that just come to be in the chat. My first sale on Monday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 Eastern, and then I have a sale with Kat on Tuesday at 3:30 Eastern. Okay, and then if I see you before then in a sale, we will catch up there. Again, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, and please subscribe. If you're watching this back later, if you watch this back later, leave a comment in the down below telling me what were your favorite items from this epic haul that I received from Noelle. And again, if you're not subscribed to Noelle, go check her out. All right, goodbye. Yes, it's got Marilyn on his rump. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. It's almost Friday. The weekend is here. If you have someone who's ill right now or going through anything like that, we're keeping you in our thoughts and prayers and well wishes. And I will catch up with you guys soon. All right, bye. Love you guys. Bye.